bruv, stop portraying us to be like that, because we're not like that. You know, when I was on your pod, yeah, and the guy was like, oh, about the whole Real situation, and this is black culture, this and that. I'm like, what? Like, I couldn't believe he was just talking the BS out of his mouth. But what do you mean?
That's crabs in a bucket mentality.
Yeah.
But it's dumb because he's a black guy. But this is what I'm trying to say: the 60% and the 40%.
You're right.
He was black.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. You got the 60% and you got that 40, and he's one of them 40. Man said, "This is black."
Does maybe in his world around him and what he associates himself with, maybe that is his culture, whereby it's normal for everybody to kill each other over stupidness.
But then you need to get better friends. You need to get better friends.
Education.
Yeah, but if you never leave where you were, there's people that are like the same estate, they've never ventured out, and they're only surrounded by that, and they're governed by that. They're gonna only have that mindset. Yeah. Like, you are a product of your environment. If you never leave it and venture out, you're never gonna know anything else.
Agreed.
So then, the people that live in this country, what are they meant to go back to where they come from? Because I see a lot of people talking about UK's bad, I want to go back home. Then go back home. Personally, for me, I don't mind living here. I like living here.
Back home is much better.
I like living here. I probably wouldn't want to go back home. I like living here. I'm used to the Western world. Shoot the message up, but I don't want to go back home. I'm sorry, I like it here. I like having my house and everything there, no generators outside and all that stuff. Because some of my family are living on generators. So, like, I don't want to live that life. I got used to the Western world. Sorry.
You know what's funny? If you even was to move back to Trini, the Trinis there would say you're British.
Yeah, I know.
They don't look you like you're Trini.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So, all this, let's move back home. So, go then. Stop talking about it, then actually do it. Because bare people say, oh, we all need to go back home. Go. Because bare of these celebrities that aren't doing it. Go then. Live your life there and have a good time.
I feel like, for me, it's not necessarily about go back home. It's about go to a country that's safe for black people, right? And that's the message that should be coming across. Not going back home, because sometimes back home isn't as safe for black people either. But you also can't tolerate the disgusting behavior that has been going on in this country towards ethnic minorities, particularly black people. So if you're saying that, oh, I would stay in this country because, you know, I don't this and that, but you're still, you know what I'm saying, getting, you're still looking at news stories or whatever it is. Police are still dragging up black men. Black women are dying at 4 times the rate giving birth here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to understand that, yes, you're living in a country that's safe for you, absolutely, but there are also other countries that are safe and better and don't discriminate against you because you're black. So it's up to you as to whether or not you want to make that decision. Me, I'm thinking about going. Don't know how long, but I am.
Oh, so would you make it permanent or?
You absolutely make it permanent. I don't want this to be my resting place.
What would be your top 3 countries that you'll move to?
I don't know. I genuinely have to find that out. I genuinely have to holiday there and see if I can live there. And this is what I encourage other people to do. You guys go Spain, this, that, Marbella. Actually go to a safe country for black people and think about, okay, cool, if I'm spending all this money, let me go to a country where is it safe for black people? Can I live here? Can I work here? And it will open your eyes to, you know, the possibilities. Our grandparents did the same thing, right? They immigrated because they found that it was a better life and they make money, but it was never to stay here. It was always to make money and go back home. And the majority of them do go back home. You know what I'm saying?
So where, in your opinion, I know you're not ready to go there, but where would you think is safe for black people?
I have no idea. I really don't. From what I've seen online, if I'm talking about online, because I've never experienced the countries, from what I've seen online, Ghana is quite safe. I've heard Thailand is quite safe and nice for black people. A load of black Americans have moved over there. It's just about where you would find, you know what I'm saying, your personal comfortability. But I know mine ain't the UK. I know that.
The likelihood is that you'll go back to Jamaica potentially.
Not even Jamaica, because it's not, to be honest, it's not safe there either. Really and truly.
In all parts.
They'll target you because they know you're
famous.
I genuinely, personally though, I genuinely think, regardless of wherever you go, it's going to be danger anyways. And I think it's even more dangerous when you're the minority. So if you go, for example, Thailand, yes, a lot of black people are moving to Thailand, but that's not to say it's safe.
I think
We
if you're
don't
coming
know-
from the West,
we-
they think you've got money.
What I'm saying is,
And then you'll
we
become a
don't
target.
know the amount of death or killings are going on there that are led based on racist attacks. We don't know that because we don't have the information. We don't see it in the newspapers or the blogs and that. So we don't know. We're just saying because a lot of people are going there. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe.
It's an indication
It
that
may not be an
it's-
indication.
If a load of black people are emigrating to a particular country, that is an indication that they feel like that particular country is safe for them to work, for them to have a family, or for them to live their lives.
It's cheap to move to Thailand.
Did you hear what I said? I said it's an indication that they feel like that they can
Working
live
on
and
that
be.
premise, then would you not say that that's what happened with Windrush?
That's what I was just about to say.
No, because they didn't have free will to just move here. It was for job opportunities. It was for, and also it was to rebuild the country. So it's not the same because.
Oh yeah, they built it and then.
Yeah, we were in transport,
violated.
we were in the NHS, and we were also as labourers. So it wasn't free will. It was, we need people to build our country so you guys can come and do that. That's what it was.
But how it was presented to us was the land of milk and honey. Come here, you're going to have jobs, you're going to be welcomed, you're going to, because I've had these conversations with my grandparents, etc. You're going to build a better life for yourself and any children that you have or going to have, etc., etc. That's why, like, when you go back to the Caribbean, the moment they hear British, they think that the streets are paved with gold, and it's just not that. And that mindset that hence why they had such a culture shock when they got told you're not wanted here, and they got treated like, to be honest, and that's mild. So that's what I'm saying. Based on your premise, it's the same mindset, because back home they would have thought, oh, we've been invited, so this is something that we need to do. We're part of the Commonwealth. They want us, and then you come, and it's the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
The same mindset as in how, as in right now, if I was to immigrate to another country,
But based on the fact that you can see, oh, everyone's going there, it must be decent. The same way as during
Okay,
English,
yeah,
like that.
I can see. But this is why I said, I personally, if I'm looking at stuff online, then it's different. But I said, me personally, I need to travel to those places
Explore
to
it
see
yourself.
if I want my family to live there, and that's a responsibility that I would have to do. Our grandparents didn't have that luxury at the time,
Yeah,
so they just
travel
had
back
to.
and forth,
They had to like
It was
it,
either you
lump
go
it,
or you
or
don't.
go
What I
back.
feel like,
Yeah.
but why I rate our grandparents' era is because they finessed the system. They built a life here, hence why we are here now. Yeah, like my grandparents, they came with nickels and pennies, if that, shoes and a bit of bread,
They
and
all
then
did.
they built a legacy.
Listen,
That's
listen. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, but I feel like
but they did build a legacy.
no,
we're here.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying in the sense like Britain. Yeah, I can't. Like, I don't think it's that bad, innit? Like when I used to spend summers in Grenada, yeah, I was showering Washington River, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like come on. You know what I'm saying?
But this one, we got used to the Western world. This is all I know. I haven't known anything else but this. So you telling me to go to somewhere that I'm not really too privy of, I'm gonna be like, hell no.
Hold on,
I'm
wait. So are
comfy
you
here.
saying when you go? I'm sorry. Are you saying when you go back to Grenada or Trinidad?
not now.
That
I'm saying when I was younger.
okay, but now they have bathrooms and toilets and all of those sorts of things. So what is your excuse?
I'm not saying they don't have it. What I'm saying is, yeah, like, me personally, yeah, I'm too used to the way it works here to go and move anywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not willing to explore?
No.
I will
Okay,
travel
that's
if it's
fine.
too. I will travel to these places, being there cool. Like my dad used to live in China for 10 years. Yeah, so I was there for a month. I see how they live. And he wanted me to stay there on a permanent thing, and I said, oh, no, because I don't want to leave my friends. I was young at the time, innit? Now with the mindset, would I have stayed there? Probably not.
You've been on the Karate Kid, fam.
Yeah, it was based on me anyway. But that's only because there's not many people of my ethnicity over there. Hence why I'm talking about the whole Thailand situation. No, but
There's a load of black people in the UK.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on.
I can name all my friends that are black.
No.
A lot of my friends are black.
No. There's black communities everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. There's black communities in Russia, right? We could all be in Russia and all be on this podcast. You look for your people. So what I'm saying is, you're saying that there was no one in China. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Well,
you
when I went China,
went into a black community.
when I
that
went
could have
China, yeah,
been
and they
your
got
people.
cameras out and they're taking pictures of me whilst I'm walking like I'm a walking expedition, then yes, I'm going to say that. And we all know that there's not that many people in China that are black.
Okay.
Hence why when you go, you ever been there?
No.
I've been there. So I know, like, they used to take pictures. We'll be in a restaurant, people outside taking pictures, like, bro,
Yeah.
what's going on? Because you're a rare item there.
Yes.
You're like a Pokemon. Like, I'm like Mewtwo out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I saw a video the other day. Some Chinese woman, like, she was screwing this black woman's ass and that. Like,
You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
bumping
so-
titties that she couldn't believe, like,
Yeah.
You're a celebrity,
Yeah,
innit?
what's
Exactly.
this?
Or like they're just looking at you like you're just, whoa, what is this? So I get your point where you're saying it's an indication that a lot of people are going there and this and that. I'm not saying that, yeah, cool. But from my point of view, just because a lot of people are going there doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be all great.
I didn't even say you guys had to go. It's fine. You can
No,
stay in England.
no, I'm not saying
God,
you said
stay
that.
here.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that when people portray the UK
Stay
and
here.
UK this, UK that, in my opinion, it ain't as bad as how much people are saying, really and truly. Like, cool, have I faced racism? Yes, I have. Has it been to a next extreme level? Thankfully not. I haven't.